So many of us can recognize this face. This is the former first wife of Donald Trump. This is Ivana Trump, not Ivanka, even though that is her daughter. And she had two sons, Don and Eric. So, you know, you all recognize her face. She passed away on July 14th of 2022. And I found this story kind of interesting. Yeah, she was 73 years old. Didn't seem like she lived a super long life. You know, people are living till they're 100. But she had sustained a fall at her Upper East Side townhouse, and she never really recovered from that fall. And so that's what happened. She had a pretty big funeral. She had approximately about 400 people attend this funeral, and it had a gold hued color coffin, Secret Service agents, and many other people that showed up that were fond of her, you know, and of course her 3 adult children and several of her friends. However, this is the part of the story that I find captivating and why I believe wealthy people, it's not that they're wealthy because they make a lot of money. It's wealthy because wealthy people know what they're doing in order to keep their money. So the decision to bury Ivana at Trump National Golf Club, Bedminster in New Jersey, raised a couple eyebrows because people were like, what? Why would you bury your wife at a golf course, you know? She became the first person laid to rest at the former president's New Jersey property. Although her grave is not situated directly on the golf course, it overlooks and I'll show you the images, what looks like a serene, well-manicured landscape of trees, shrubbery, even these beautiful man-made lakes. And it just looks really nice. It's a nice setting, I would say, to be buried someplace like this, you know? But one of the motivation that people are saying is that he did this for a tax scheme. But this is something I feel like even to call it a scheme is interesting, because one of the things that Trump's family said is they've had an enduring connection to this place, Bedminster. And couple that with past proposals for mausoleums and graveyards on the property. So even though a lot of people are saying, no, this is a tax scheme, it does suggest that this is a very personal decision for the Trump family's, Ivana's family. And it's a decision rooted in familial ties and sentimentality. People want to be buried somewhere where they feel comfortable, where they, you know, the setting itself, let's not deny, to be buried in some situation where you're in a relaxed, serene, beautiful estate would not be too bad. I think many people don't even know where they're going to get laid to rest. The cost of burial nowadays has gone up so much. People are like, just go ahead and cremate me and throw me into the sea or something, because the cost of an actual funeral is like thousands and thousands of dollars. Many people don't have the money even for a casket, which can be upward of $5,000. So obviously, there were rumors saying that the Trump's family interest in tax advantages is why they did this, why they decided to bury her here at Bedminster. I still believe that Trump made a strategic move that shows exactly the foresight and the financial acumen that one has when you're, you know, somebody like a Trump and you're trying to hold on to any bit of money you have, you know. And Ivana Trump, she's the first wife, you know, she was the first, I call her a first lady, just as she said herself when she was on Wendy Williams' talk show, when she was asked about Melania Trump being the first lady of the United States. She said, well, I am truly the first lady, you know, I was his first wife. And her being laid to rest at his, you know, the Trump National Golf Club, to me, that decision, it just says that they obviously had a really good relationship. You know, she obviously had to agree to this. Her family agreed to it. And the potential for a tax benefit now tied to the property's designation as a cemetery is great for Trump, you know? Anyways, I don't know what the exact motivations were, but it just shows Trump's adeptness at, you know, leveraging opportunities to minimize tax burdens and secure long-term financial advantages. It's something many of us can learn from. I myself was like, boy, that is freaking genius. You know, make your golf club into a tax shelter. Anyway, here's the last photo I want to show you. Now, believe me, I had to fact check this one because they're saying that Trump buried his ex-wife at his golf course and refuses to landscape her grave. Look at how this looks. Now, I just couldn't believe this was real. This was reported from the Daily Mail, August 12th, 2023. Mind you, remember, she died in 2022. And it just, the grave was barely visible. Here's the picture of how it looked before. To me, this is tacky as hell. There's not even a headstone here. It's just like a plaque. I mean, the fact check clearly says that it's true. I don't know, guys. I think that Trump is just a savvy businessman, and I just hope they go and they get her grave sorted out. Have a great day. Remember to think for yourself.